Before we begin this terrifying story, I wanted to let you know that you can join our Discord server, where you can share strange and eerie experiences that have happened to you. I'll also be posting this story on my channel. Link in description. Samantha was a college student who was intrigued by the dark web. She had heard that it was a place where she could find rare and interesting items that weren't available on the regular web. She began exploring the dark web and soon found a website that claimed to offer authentic designer purses at a fraction of the cost. Samantha was thrilled and quickly placed an order. She received the purse a few days later, and it looked authentic. She was so impressed that she began ordering more items from the website. However, one day she received a package that contained something she wasn't expecting: a small bag of drugs. Samantha was terrified and didn't know what to do. She realized that the website was a front for a drug trafficking operation and that she had unwittingly become involved. She knew that the consequences of being caught with drugs could be severe, so she tried to dispose of the drugs and cut off all contact with the website. But it was too late. A few weeks later, Samantha was arrested by the police and charged with drug possession. She had to spend months fighting the charges in court. And even though she was eventually exonerated, the experience left her traumatized and afraid. Samantha's story highlights the dangers associated with using the dark web. While it can be a place to find interesting and unusual items, it is also a haven for criminal activity. It's important to always be vigilant and careful when using the internet, and to avoid engaging in any activity that seems suspicious or illegal. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Emily who was curious about the deep web. She'd heard rumors about its dark corners, illegal activities, and disturbing content, but she was intrigued by the mystery and decided to explore it. Emily found a website that offered exclusive access to the deep web's darkest secrets for a small fee. She hesitated for a moment, but her curiosity got the better of her. She paid the fee and gained access to the hidden world. At first, Emily was fascinated by the anonymity and freedom of the deep web. She saw bizarre websites, illegal marketplaces, and disturbing forums discussing topics she never knew existed. But as she delved deeper, she began to feel uneasy. She stumbled upon a site that advertised human trafficking, and she couldn't believe what she was seeing. The images of innocent people being sold like commodities made her sick to her stomach. She immediately closed the website, but the image stayed with her. Emily tried to leave the deep web, but she couldn't. Her computer seemed to be hacked, and she was trapped in a loop of disturbing websites and videos. She heard whispers coming from her computer, and she was sure that someone was watching her every move. She tried to turn off her computer, but it wouldn't shut down. The whispers grew louder, and Emily felt like she was losing her mind. Suddenly, her webcam turned on and she saw a face on her screen. It was a man with a sinister smile, staring right at her. Emily screamed and tried to run out of the room, but the door was locked. She was trapped. The man on the screen started to speak, and his voice was chilling. He said he had been watching her all along and knew everything about her. He told her that she could never leave the deep web and that he would always be watching her. Emily was paralyzed with fear. She didn't know what to do. Suddenly, her computer shut down and she was plunged into darkness. She sat in silence, waiting for something to happen, but nothing did. She was alone in her room, but she knew that the man on the screen was still watching her, even when she couldn't see him. From that day on, Emily never ventured into the deep web again. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched, and the memory of the man's face haunted her. She warned her friends and family never to go to the deep web, for fear that they too would fall prey to the sinister forces that lurked there.